Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I am Rex.
I'm Daniel.
And this is West Cork 10-year-old Single Malt Irish Whiskey.
I wish you could see that.
I
don't know, grandpa pants.
I've decided belts are less effective whenever they're wrapped around love handles.
Yeah, that's true. You got to get them down below the waist and go muffin top.
Right. And because the love handle doesn't give the purchase
It really doesn't.
that a belt needs. So it's just...
It gives.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing West Cork by request from Jake and Rachel. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you what he said, but he just said, hey, here's what I think about West Cork 12 Single Malt, which is what this is.
Yeah. I've seen this on the shelf.
10.
I've seen this on the shelf for a few months.
Yeah.
I don't think I've tried it.
West Cork is one of the few independent... Although I think they recently got bought out. They're an independent run.
They were
independent. The Irish whiskey distillery.
Sweet and biscuity on the nose.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what Jake said he got. You ready?
A little bit of floral in there for me.
Fruit flavor, apple, pear, and white grapes.
Oh, white grapes.
Grape juice, white grape juice.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
White grapes.
I get the pear. I don't know that I get apple.
I'm not getting apple. I'm getting the pear and the white grapes. Yeah.
Yeah, I get the grapey kind of vibe.
I'm thinking these are going to be really light, bright.
I'm gonna say
bright
Jake and Rachel nailed it. There are citrus notes in there though too.
Really?
Yeah, like lime, which is really weird. Not lemon, lime.
That is floral. Wow, so friendly and sweet.
Now in the taste, I get a little bit of peppery notes.
Really peppery? I'm getting nothing but light, bright.
Yeah,
floral, sweet.
This is like a bouquet of flowers just shoved into your face. No, it must have been the alcohol bite. It's gone now.
For me, I can see a lot of people really digging this for the sweetness and the floral bits.
Yeah,
it's a little bit too trying too hard to be my friend.
Yeah.
It's a little
now,
bit...
I would say, Jake, if you're starting out, you nailed it. You picked the perfect whiskey. Because this is a let's be friends. Why can't we
The
be
thing
friends?
is, as bright and light and sweet as this is, it's not one note. There are multiple notes floating in there.
Yeah, it's not boring. Don't get us wrong.
But most of those notes are totally effortless, and candy isn't the word. It's not sugary sweet, it's flower sweet.
Flower sweet.
Yeah.
I totally agree. As a matter of fact, what's strange is last week my wife started doing this little thing that puts like this mist into the air.
Right.
It's like one of those machines, and you just see this little vapors coming out.
Yeah.
And that's what this reminds me of. It makes the house smell amazing, and it sort of reminds me of this whiskey.
So speaking of Jake and Rachel, they recommended this, or they wanted?
No, he
review?
said, "What do you think about it?" Because he was excited because he had just started learning.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, I finally picked out something more than whiskey."
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Good on you, man. They also had a comment, but interestingly, the comment was about a whiskey that is very different.
Yeah.
Lefroy.
Oh,
Jake and Rachel.
You went from this to Lefroy.
Just tried Lefroy for the first time, and I really enjoyed it.
Ah, well done, you.
My wife laughed at my expressions as I took my first sip. Felt like a roller coaster of flavors from the punch in the mouth of the peat to the sweet flavors underneath.
Yeah, you found sweet flavors in Lefroy, then you're already much more advanced than you think.
I'm still new in my whiskey adventure, so I was worried I wasn't ready for Lefroy, but now it's one of my favorites.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, if you tasted Lefroy and tasted sweetness, you're much further along than you realized.
World of options open to you.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of amazing whiskeys you could try. Try Kalila 12, Kalila 12.
All right.
Or maybe an island whiskey. Highland Park.
Michael Funk.
I love Aaron.
Speaking of Highland Park.
Love the funk.
Michael Funk. I think he was talking about the Highland Park episode.
Yeah, when we did Sigurd.
Love this one, guys. Thank you. Highland Park is one of my absolute, undisputed favorite whiskeys. And this made me feel like banging my sword and shield together in a Nordic chant. But then that chant was cut short by an awkward silence caused by moonshine jelly sullying a Glencairn glass.
Guess who you have to blame for that moment? You know what? You know what's funny? I left that glass full of moonshine jelly sitting in here.
Why?
Over the weekend.
You said you were going to have Tommy clean.
I know, when I got back, it was gone. So somebody had to come up here and clean that. And I'm just really curious to know what they thought when they came up here to grab dirty glasses and found that. Like, what went through their mind?
Looks like chunky lube.
Yeah. What are Rex and Daniel doing up there?
For a whole new kind of video.
Now, West Cork Distillery is actually on one of the southernmost areas of Ireland. It's about the same latitude as London, strangely enough. Way far south in Ireland, West Cork. And so they get different kind of weather patterns than you get up in the rest of Ireland for Irish whiskey aging.
Right.
Super cool. 2003. So that's how recent they started.
This, not one of my favorites. I can see people, I can understand why some people would like this. But if I was going for really bright, light, interesting green spots, or man, that ball bag that we just sipped on was amazing.
Or tealing.
Oh yeah.
If you're going Irish, tealing.
Right. That just had so much more depth and character.
Yeah.
To it. None Man 1. Hey guys, first off, thank you for getting me addicted to whiskey.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Man, don't tell me that.
Yeah, you gotta sleep at night.
Yeah. Since discovering your video several weeks ago, I've accumulated such a collection I've had to turn our spare room into my own vault. Also, the wife is not too happy that I canceled a holiday to buy more whiskey.
What are you doing, man? Not cool. No.
However, silver lining is we've discovered that she in fact loves whiskey now.
That's a vague silver lining.
No, here's the thing. It's a common.
It's a shared experience.
It's a shared experience.
That's the basis of all marriages.
We're bringing them closer.
Shared experiences.
By first driving them apart.
Yeah. Yeah. First, the wedge between them, and finally the glue that binds.
Yes. It was the lighter fruit note and apple flavor in the Hakushu Distiller's Reserve.
Oh yeah, of course you fell in love with Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
I would totally, if you're going single malts, I would totally point people in the way of Japanese whiskey as a gateway. And what I told them in the comments was, look, dude, first things first, take care of the wife. Don't cancel vacations.
Right? Hey, sweetie, you know that bedroom you wanted to use for yoga? Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, it's mine now. Yeah. And hey, you remember that trip you're really looking forward to on that cruise ship? Yeah, I bought too much whiskey. We can't afford it now. That's just a bad move, man. It's a bad move.
Well,
you don't want to have to keep the wife happy.
It depends on how much she likes the Hakushu.
Yeah. Now, if she fell that much in love with Japanese whiskey, you may be okay.
Then you're a genius.
That's right. That's right. Masterful G. Can you?
No.
I bet I could do it without even trying.
Go.
Eyes closed.
Do it. Nothing but air.
It's very likely. Are you right?
Yeah.
Ready? Eyes closed. What did I hit?
Not the lens.
Did I hit the screen?
Well, in between the lens and the screen.
Oh, that was pretty good.
No, you didn't do it.
That's as close as you got.
Give me another.
No. That's as close as you got, and I had my eyes closed.
We're throwing things at our audience.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, guys. All right, until tomorrow, I'm in a crazy state of side illegal.
Here's the thing. You guys gave me a lot of really good ideas.
But we got to write them all down first.
I don't have them in front of me. There's new sign-offs coming.
Until Rex takes the initiative, I'm going to go with the old sign-off.
Yeah.
Till tomorrow, may your crazy stay this side illegal.
May you return before you have time to miss you.
Cheers.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.